Part 1. Baking soda and powder are often used interchangeably, but they have distinct differences in terms of their composition, usage, and historical context. Baking soda is a type of sodium bicarbonate that is commonly used as a leavening agent in baking. Powdered baking soda, on the other hand, is usually pure sodium bicarbonate without any additives. The main difference between the two lies in their texture and how they are handled in recipes. When using baking soda, it's essential to note that it can release gas quickly, which can affect the final product. In contrast, powdered baking soda is more stable and can be stored for longer periods. Baking soda has a long history dating back to ancient Egypt, where it was used as a cleaning agent and a treatment for indigestion. Powdered baking soda, however, has only recently gained popularity in modern cooking. When using either type of baking soda, it's crucial to follow the recommended quantities to avoid any adverse reactions. By understanding the differences between baking soda and powder, you can enhance your baking skills and create more consistent results. Part 2. Many fast food chains are closed on Thanksgiving, but some remain open to serve hungry travelers. This holiday is a big deal for many Americans and can be stressful when trying to find a place to eat. McDonald's hours vary by location. You can find hours for a specific store using the McDonald's store locator. This means that if you're planning to stop by a McDonald's on Thanksgiving, it's best to check their hours first. Some locations may offer limited hours or special deals. Always call ahead to confirm. If you're looking for other options, consider stopping at a nearby restaurant or gas station. Many restaurants have extended hours on holidays like Thanksgiving. You can also try ordering takeout or delivery if available. Don't forget to check the weather forecast before heading out. It's also a good idea to fill up your gas tank before driving long distances. Stay safe and enjoy your travels. If you're feeling hungry, consider stopping for a snack at a nearby convenience store. They often have a variety of options available. Don't forget to check the hours for any stores you plan to visit. Part 3. Salt has been a staple seasoning in many cuisines for thousands of years, but its impact on American food history is often overlooked. The earliest recorded use of salt dates back to 6000 BC in ancient Mesopotamia. As civilizations rose and fell, the value and uses of salt changed dramatically. In ancient Rome, salt was used not only as a seasoning but also as a form of currency. When European colonizers arrived in America, they found that Native Americans had been using salt for centuries to preserve food. The Spanish brought their own salt-making techniques to the Americas, which helped establish trade routes and influenced local cuisine. Salt played a crucial role in the development of many iconic American dishes, such as bacon, ham, and corned beef. However, the reliance on imported salt also made Americans vulnerable to price fluctuations and supply chain disruptions. Despite its importance, the story of salt is often overshadowed by more dramatic stories of exploration and conquest. Salt is an unsung hero of American food history, worth rediscovering and celebrating. Part 4. In the United States, it's estimated that over 1 billion pounds of turkey are consumed on Thanksgiving Day alone. This staggering amount is equivalent to about 30% of all turkeys produced in the country during the entire year. The leftover turkey problem has become a national issue, with many Americans struggling to find creative ways to use up the remaining meat. One solution is to freeze the turkey and use it in future meals. Freezing allows you to preserve the turkey's texture and flavor for several months. Another option is to repurpose the turkey into smaller portions, such as soups or stews. This approach not only reduces food waste but also offers a convenient way to enjoy the turkey throughout the year. Additionally, some people choose to donate their leftover turkeys to local food banks or shelters. These organizations often use the donated turkeys to feed families in need. By implementing these strategies, Americans can reduce their environmental impact and make the most of their Thanksgiving leftovers. Part 5. La cuisine picarde est l'une des plus anciennes et des plus prestigieuses de France. Elle a une riche histoire qui remonte aux temps médiévaux. Les spécialités picardes sont connues pour leur saveur unique, souvent due à l'utilisation de produits locaux. Le mole de Saint-Quentin est un exemple célèbre de cette tradition culinaire. Il est fait avec des pâtes fraîches et du fromage de chèvre. La sauce à la moutarde est une autre spécialité picarde, faite avec des ingrédients locaux. Elle est souvent servie avec des viandes ou des poissons fumés. Les vins de Picardie sont également célèbres pour leur qualité et leur saveur distinctive. Ils sont souvent servis avec les spécialités culinaires locales. Part 6. Today we're exploring a secret ingredient that takes your national dish from ordinary to extraordinary. This game-changing addition is rooted in history and food culture. The story behind it is fascinating and will make you appreciate the evolution of your favorite recipes. Let's dive into the world of food history and uncover this hidden gem. In many countries, this ingredient is a staple, but its significance goes beyond just flavor. It adds depth, richness, and cultural context to any dish. By incorporating this secret ingredient, you'll be able to share your national dish with pride and authenticity. Whether you're making traditional family recipes or experimenting with new flavors, this ingredient will elevate your cooking to the next level. So, let's get started and discover how this secret ingredient can make your national dish pop. Get ready to taste the history and culture behind your favorite foods. With this simple trick, you'll be able to create dishes that are not only delicious but also meaningful and connected to your heritage. By sharing food stories and secrets, we can break down cultural barriers and bring people together around the table. Part 7. Macaroni and cheese is one of the most beloved comfort foods in the world, but have you ever wondered why it has such a strong hold on our hearts? The history of macaroni and cheese dates back to ancient Rome, where they served a dish called delasin, made with cooked pasta, cheese, and spices. This early version was a far cry from the creamy, cheesy goodness we know today. As European cuisine spread throughout the world, so did macaroni and cheese. In the 18th century, American colonists adopted this dish and began adding their own twist by using local ingredients like milk and cheddar cheese. The first written recipe for macaroni and cheese was published in 1824 by Mary Randolph, an American cookbook author. By the mid-19th century, macaroni and cheese had become a staple in many American households. Today, it remains one of the most popular comfort foods in the world, with countless variations and creative twists on the classic recipe. From gourmet to homemade, macaroni and cheese has captured our hearts and taste buds for centuries. Part 8. The tradition of eating leftovers after Thanksgiving is deeply rooted in American culture and history. In the past, food was scarce and leftovers were a vital source of nutrition for many families. Before refrigeration, people had to be creative with their food waste, using it to make new dishes like soups and stews. Today, we love our Thanksgiving leftovers because they offer a delicious way to stretch our holiday meal and reduce food waste. From mashed potato casserole to green bean casserole, there are countless ways to repurpose last night's dinner. We can also use leftover turkey to make tasty sandwiches or salads. Many of us have fond memories of helping mom or dad prepare leftovers on Turkey Day. The smell of roasting vegetables and the sound of sizzling meat in a pan evoke feelings of warmth and comfort. Whether you're a fan of traditional dishes or like to get creative, there's no denying the appeal of Thanksgiving leftovers. Part 9. In the early 20th century, tuna was a rare and expensive fish in America due to its high demand and limited supply. This luxury status led to extravagant recipes and dishes. The price of canned tuna skyrocketed, making it inaccessible to many people. Tuna was used as an ingredient in high-end restaurants and was considered a status symbol. The exclusivity of tuna was also reflected in its packaging, with fancy labels and decorative cans. However, the discovery of new fishing grounds and advances in canning technology made tuna more affordable. As a result, its luxury status began to fade. Today, tuna is a staple in many American households. It has become a common ingredient in various dishes and recipes. The shift from luxury to affordability reflects the changing tastes and preferences of Americans. Tuna's journey from exclusivity to accessibility is a fascinating story. Part 10. Turkey has a rich food history dating back to the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans introduced new ingredients like eggplant, bell peppers, and citrus fruits. These foods were incorporated into traditional Turkish dishes like kebabs, stews, and salads. The Ottomans also adopted Middle Eastern cuisine from their conquered territories. They combined these flavors with local ingredients to create unique dishes. Turkish food was influenced by various cultures, including the Byzantine Empire and Central Asian nomads. This diversity of influences is reflected in modern Turkish cuisine. Turkish people are proud of their culinary heritage and continue to innovate while respecting tradition. The history of Turkish food is a story of cultural exchange and adaptation.